What is that?
It's cooking time.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Cooking Corner with Giuseppe CrimiVaroli. This week for you, I've got an Italian classic. I've got pesto chicken. Now I know what you're thinking. Giuseppe, didn't you already make pesto in your saucy special? You're right! But this is a chicken dish and that was just pesto. So, let's get to it. Alright folks, so in terms of ingredients, you're gonna need the following. You're gonna need some chicken. You're gonna need some pesto. You're gonna need some tomatoes. And you're gonna need some mozzarella cheese. Delicious. Alright folks, in terms of hardware, you're gonna need the following. You're gonna need a knife to cut your chicken. You're gonna need a knife to cut your tomatoes. I use a serrated one. You're gonna need a spoon for your pesto. You're gonna need a cutting board on which to cut your chicken. And you're gonna need a pan to put it on to cook it in the oven. This one already foiled. As always folks, step number one is gonna be wash your hands. So go ahead, turn your sink on, stick them under, get them a little bit wet, rub them around a little bit. Once they're sufficiently moistened, grab your soap, apply it to your hands like so, rub it all around, get the back of your hand in between your fingers on the knuckles, stick your hands back under the water, wash all that good soap off. Once you feel your hands are sufficiently clean, you can move on to the next step, which is going to be drying your hands. Just dry your hands like that. Turn the sink off and you're ready to cook. Alright folks, step number two is going to be preheat your oven. Your oven's got to be nice and toasty warm. So go ahead and hit bake and set it to 350 degrees. Alright? Fantastic. Alright folks, step number three is going to be cut up your tomato. So grab yourself your handy dandy kitchen knife. You know what, this may be overkill. Grab a smaller knife. Go ahead and start slicing your tomato. You want to do nice, even slices, nothing too crazy. Excellent. Alright folks, moving on to step number four. And that step is going to be cut your chicken. So, as with most chicken breasts, they're pretty thick. So what we're going to do, lay it on the cutting board, cut it lengthwise, and then we'll lay it on the sheet and start dressing up the chicken. So, take it like so, put a hand on top of it, flat, line your knife up, and start making surgical incisions. Cut the entire length across. Try to keep your knife steady all the way through. There's one piece of chicken. And there's two pieces of chicken. Nice and easy, just like that. Alright folks, we've arrived at step number five. And step number five is going to be layer your ingredients. So, you've got the chicken here in the pan. What you're going to do is grab your pesto like this. Take your spoon some of your pesto onto the chicken, and spread it around. Just like that. Grab some for your other piece of chicken, spread it around. Not too much, pesto's kind of oily, so you don't want too much oil in the pan, but perfect. Now what you're going to do is grab 2 slices of tomato and put them right on top there. 2 slices of tomato right on top there. Perfect. Alright folks, now we're on to step number 6. And step number 6 is going to be cook your pesto chicken in your oven for 20 to 25 minutes. So, your oven's at 350 degrees. Go ahead, open it, stick the pesto chicken inside, close the oven, time out 20 to 25 minutes. Then you can check it. Alright folks, now we're on to step number 7 with the pesto chicken. So, we're going to open the oven and grab our pesto chicken and take it out. And we're going to put it on the counter and put some cheese on it. Alright, so we've got our pesto chicken hot out of the oven. It's just been in there for 20 to 25 minutes. So what we're going to do is throw some cheese on it. So you just grab a handful of cheese, sprinkle it over the top of that pesto chicken. Delicious. Just like that. And then we're going to throw it back in the oven for 5 to 10 minutes, alright? Alright. So we're going to come right back over here, open this up, and throw the chicken right back in there. We'll set a timer for 10 minutes. Excellent. Alright folks, now we're on step number 8. And step number 8 is going to be take your chicken out of the oven. So, go ahead, open your oven. The cheese is all melted on top. That's how you know you're solid. Grab something heat resistant. Use that to remove your chicken from the oven. You can close it and turn the oven off. And now you're ready to plate. Alright folks, it's time for the final step, which is going to be plating. So go ahead, grab a spatula, grab something to hold your tray with, hold it down, and get that delicious pesto chicken on a plate ready to eat. I gotta say, this is looking delicious. I want to thank you all for coming and watching this week's episode of Cooking Corner. I love your continued support, and I love you. If you want to see more things on the show, comment what you'd like to see, or get in touch with me to let me know. If you like the channel, like the video, feel free to like and subscribe. And bye-bye now. You're going to need some pesto. I asked you already, man.
No, but they're stuck, and I keep trying to pull them off, and I can't.